Alex is on the line. Alex, how are you?
Hi, Chris. How are you doing?
Oh, buddy, I'm focused and not finished. How are you today?
I'm doing good. So I got a quick question for you. I just started a business about a year and a half ago, and the business is doing great.
Good.
It's just 2 months in, and we're projecting it maybe tripling what we did last year. Things are well, but I've got a kind of dilemma because all these people keep coming to me like, "Hey, man, you guys need to apply for this PPP money. There's like money. Everybody else is getting all this money. You know, I know a realtor friend. They got $27,000. This person's getting $20,000. Like all this stuff." And I've got two philosophies on it. Like, I've got no problem finding every single tax deduction to keep the money away from the thieves, right?
Mm-hmm.
But again, on the other side of it is this a handout? Because I'm not looking for a handout. I'm looking to keep the money that I earn.
Right.
I'm not looking for the government to give me money that I don't deserve.
Right.
And so all these people are telling me like, well, you know, everybody else is doing it. Everybody else is going to do it. Like, why don't you do too?
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here thinking like, you only have principles when it matters. Like you show your true character when it matters. And is this a handout or is this like getting tax money back?
Right.
You know.
Okay.
And I just need a.
Tell me this. What line of work are you in?
Plumbing.
You're in plumbing. And how many team members do you have?
3.
And you said business you opened a year and a half ago. Business is not just doing well; it's doing great. You saying you're about to triple your profits, your revenue from a year and a half ago. Is that correct?
Right.
Okay. And business has been good for you. So I'm going to tell you this PPP loan, and I'm glad you called it a loan because that's exactly what it is. People started calling it a grant. People started calling it X, Y, and Z. Here's the reality. The role of that money for this loan, which you and I both know, Alex, a loan is something you pay back. With this, it could be used for rent. It could be used for paying your team members. There were specific things it could be used for. Here's the issue. People are just now following through and trying to submit to find out how much of this is actually going to be forgiven and then how much they're going to owe. So I'm gonna tell you this. A lot of the people that are telling you and that are hyped up about, hey, we got this free money. First of all, number one, it wasn't free. It was a loan. And the amount of paperwork they're having to jump through right now, I'm going to tell you something. They've got a rude awakening happening because people are submitting these. And from what I've heard from at least 4 of my banker friends, on average, about 45% of them are being declined, which means that people are now going to start to get the payment plan that they're going to need for this money. So if I'm you, I'm avoiding this like the plague. Even when businesses were calling in during the pandemic and talking about it, I was trying to advise them, do everything but this. Like, this is not something that is ever going to go away. So if you owe the money, you owe it to the government. They'll take as long as they have to come get it or come after you. So it's not something I'd advise.
And I love his heart on principle, right?
Yeah.
So you find yourself out on an island, right? When you start looking around, and this is not just about the PPP loan. This is about anything, right?
Yeah.
I've got this principle that I want to work real hard, and if I need help, I'm going to ask for it. I don't need any help, but everyone else is just taking this. Is this a free for all? Am I an idiot here? Right?
Am I missing out?
What am I doing here? And his heart is, I've got a principle that says I don't borrow money. I work really hard, and I want to keep what's mine, fair.
Right.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So should I go ahead and violate my principles because everyone else is? No.
Yeah.
No.
Right? I really wouldn't. And the mindset around it again of you're having to submit paperwork to find out how much of this is going to be forgiven or what your bill is going to be.
And let's be honest, man, we don't have this money to be loaning.
What do you mean, John?
We the people do not have this money to be loaning. It doesn't exist. And so we're going to pay it back
it's the government.
soon?
No, it's the government.
Or we're all going to pay it back later?
We print it. We just print more.
Christopher.
No, I know, man. Listen to me. It's a
we're
problem.
We're all going to have to pay this back.
It's a problem. It is a problem. Whenever you start adding billions and trillions.
With a T.
Yes, to the bottom line, and we're doing it with the stroke of a pen, it's going to be a problem. We're going to have to, that bill is coming.
It's coming. And you know who's going to pay for it? My kids.
All of us.
My grandkids.
Yeah, all of us.
People who had no role in this,
Mm-hmm.
no participation in this, are going to be on the hook for it because I couldn't say no.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't have hard conversations. I couldn't live within my means. And are there people across this country struggling? Holy smokes, yes. Right?
Oh, without a doubt.
I'm all about helping my neighbor.
Yes.
But when good folks like this say, am I crazy for living within my means?
Right.
No.
Or that you had businesses that were making millions upon millions applying for this PPP loan. It's like, come on, people, wake up, get a grip.